Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 30 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Alright, so in order for us to get any farther here in Arcades, we gotta get some chops. Yes, I'm off to Brzezba. Again. 'Tis my third time. Oh, the views over her crystal spires. The sun setting below the clouds. I'll never tire of it. So really what I should be doing, and I should get in the habit of this, is actually talking to NPCs, because you'll notice they actually get different names. We're off on a family trip to Ravenastor. See, one of my relatives got himself arrested by a judge, and if we stay here, me dad's... Uh-oh. I don't think I'm supposed to be telling you none of this. Your mom will go mad. Sorry. Is that your mom that just walked by? No, I don't think so. That's the one on the way to Brzezba. Alright, so we gotta go talk to some people then. Tours of the aerial gardens of Brzezba are quite popular these days. Why, just a short while ago, I had to turn someone away from a full tour. Wouldn't you know that the next moment we had a cancellation? Pity. That poor lady did so want to go. She must still be nearby. I don't really think there's anything about committing to memory here. Or is there? I mean, I should. The aerial gardens. Arcadian Gentry. I've been waiting for an item I've wanted for such a long time. The proprietor said she'd order one straight away, but that was over a month ago. I have my brother keeping an eye out for me, but he's not one to remember such things. Oh well, I suppose I shall have to make do without. Relate the tale of the aerial gardens? Well, this has nothing to do with what she's inquiring about, so do nothing there. Headhunters employ gambits during battle to aid their judgment, correct? Now, what I've been pondering is, what about a gambit for the market? I know gambits can go awry if you don't keep an eye on them, but think of the coin you can make. Gil, gil, and more gil. That's worth any risk. Okay, so I don't really relay the aerial gardens to him, but he can give me another tale. I think if I do this, that I only get one tale at a time. So we'll do nothing. But if we need to look for a lazy profiteer, that's where he is. I thought to vacation in Brzezba, you see, but I run a small enterprise, and just haven't been able to find the time. To my good fortune, I was recently permitted to go on leave. Straight away, I went to reserve a ticket, and to my misfortune, the tour was full. Well, if you're off to Brzezba, maybe I should relate the tale of the aerial gardens. What's that? A cancellation! Wonderful! My gratitude for coming to tell me. Every good deed deserves a chop. 'Tis custom. Here's yours. Hey! We got ourselves a Pinewood Chop. Alright, let me go look for that guy again. I think it was this one. Gambit for the market. Sure, okay, we can do that. So, who's gonna need to know about gambits? I'm sorry, I cannot help myself. I'm in love! With whom? 'Tis a secret. Why, I've not told even him. Why not? Well, I wrote a letter, an epistle to love, and I'll not confess my love until that letter finds its way back to my hand. Romantic, no? Not really. Not to me. Oh wait, I already talked to you. Oops. Oh well. I've been writing novels in between trips. Each one I think to make a moving tale of tragic love. The sort that make grown men weep rivers. But when I sit down to read what I've written, I find it quite happy. Droll even. Why can I not write something truly miserable? Speaking of miserable, look what that NPC just did. I do so love to cook. Why, the other day I held an impromptu party at my house, and fed a new dish of mine to my closest acquaintances. Why, they told me 'twas a taste to tantalize the tongue of a philosopher of cuisine. yet their faces were sour as old Nana cheese. My new dish was terrible, I'm sure of it. I've invited them back, of course, to no reply. Could it truly have been so bad? Don't think a gambit for the market makes sense for her. Do you know the tarot? I'm a reader here in town. You might think a modern city would have small use for such things, yet I felt just the opposite. And indeed, my prediction was correct. Yet another unforeseen problem has shown itself in the cards. My readings reveal only tragedy. That is to say, whenever I deal the cards for someone, they meet with horrible ill luck. Almost as if my readings themselves beckon misfortune. Don't commit that to memory yet. Still gotta find something for the market. Me? I've been running all about town, trying to sell enough greens to please my partner. She wants to build a farm out in Cheetah, see? What was she saying she run out of again? Noses of something? Nah, that weren't it. Huh. No time for pondering. Got to sell, sell, sell. Hello. Have you been to the requisite shop? I must say, they've done a splendid job of broadening their inventory of late. Quite a lot on the shelves. I've just remembered. My sister's been looking for a certain thing, and last I visited, they had just what she wants. And where could she be? I'm pretty sure I talked to the NPC before who was looking for something that she ordered a month ago. So I gotta go to the Good Brother, not Doc Gallows or Carl Anderson, not those Good Brothers. That was a wrestling tag team, by the way. You don't know who I am? I'm the only philosopher cuisine recognized by the Senate. That's who. Yet I must confess, I'm troubled of late. You see, in my profession, one eats rather a lot of excellent food. But with too much excellence, one forgets to enjoy it. I long to be stimulated. Somewhere, there must be a revolutionary dish, made from naught but the best ingredients, by no one but the best chef in Arcades. Okay, well, I know a dangerous chef for that. My good husband works at Draklor Laboratory, and well, I shouldn't say this, but he works on something so secret that he can't even tell me. Now, he's not the giving up type, my husband, but just the other day he gave me the most unusual gift. A card. I've taken to carrying around with me, and it's quite odd. But I feel the strangest urge to spend all my gil at the Raffle House. Or on stock notes. How about a gambit for the market? Do you think perhaps that this card might be one of these gambits? In truth, I find it quite unsettling. I was contemplating getting rid of it. Yet it was a gift from my husband. I suppose I couldn't just give it away. I'm not even sure what it truly is. I thank you for your story, however. Here, a chop. May it serve you in good stead. There we go, we got another one. Alright, let me talk to you again. Revolutionary dish. Now I just gotta find the dangerous chef. Not vegetable seller. Tarot reader, no. Dangerous chef, there we go. A revolutionary dish? Well, I suppose one could call my new creation that. I'd be happy to give some to this gentleman you speak of. I use a base of pureed tomatoes, you see, adding to that several fish bones, upon which I poured a rich caramel sauce. Truth be told, I had quite a bit left over, and was wondering what to do with it. Here, take this chop and thanks. Unless you like some food? I don't think there's enough remedies in the world for that. Also, how long ago was that cooked anyway? Oh, a tarot reader. Okay, misfortune. A story about misfortune could be pretty good for a novelist. Here we go. I think this would be perfect for you. A fortune teller that sees only misfortune? Why, of course. I cannot write what I don't know. After all, and my life has been such a happy one. I have a mind to visit this reader of the cards and see just what tragedy lies in store for me. My thanks to you. A chop for your advice. Okay, I know I have exactly the right amount of chops needed, but I think I'm gonna try to get as many as I can. Hello there. You haven't dropped a letter, have you? You see, I found one in the street and I couldn't help but, read it. It said, "'Tis an epistle to love. Freely have I released it. Should it return to me, and shall my love be made true." And that was all. Odd, wouldn't you agree? I do wonder what it all means. I feared for a moment that, were I to find the writer, I would be propositioned on the spot. Groundless fear, but caution never hurts. Oh, if only you knew. And I think I gotta go to the east side of this store, or this street. And there you go. Your epistle to love? How did you know of that letter? Wait, does this mean my love is not to be? You've not come to return my letter? My, how foolish I must have seemed. I'm so sorry. So he did pick up my letter. How do I know who it was? Because I placed it in such a way that he would see it first. Of course, being sure to stay out of sight. Many thanks for coming to tell me. Nice to know fate has triumphed once more. Here, a chop. Okay, so now I gotta find somebody else to talk to. I think I can find that good brother. I offered to tell someone of their misfortunes, and they accepted quite gladly. It proves the old adage, it takes all sorts. Would you like your misfortune told for free? Okay. Oh, not afraid of the future? Then tell it I shall. Yes? No? Who? Ah. Oh, ah! An answer reveals itself, yet its meaning is obscure to me. I see 6 in Trant. I see 9 in Mulberry. In Rihanna there are 2. I see 6 in Nilbas. Well, I do hope that was of assistance to you. I'm sure many trials await in your future, but do face them with hope. It could always be worse. 2 in Rihanna. Whole bunch in Mulberry. And Trant. Whatever the hell that is. There we go. What she wants. So, let's bring it over to that lady that's waiting. I think it's like a waiting lady? Or waiting woman? Here we go. I've been waiting for a 9 blah 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 blah. Really? So he did remember! Why, I must go to the store before someone else buys it! Thank you for the tip. Here, a chop. Hey, there we go. Okay, now who else do I need to talk to? Not you. Or you. Or you. Or you. What about you? Not you. Something about vegetables, I think. I'm pretty sure I didn't solve that one. But I don't see enough people. I see a vegetable seller, but that's all. You wouldn't suppose, like, the person I'm looking for that could give me another tail is in the store, is he? My nephew's collecting these gambit things, so I thought I'd see what the fuss is about. I must admit they're prettier than I expected. Good for you. Trying to explain gambits to my dear mother. She fails to grasp the most basic concepts. Perhaps if I took her to battle next time. Yeah, that'll be a great idea! I went to battle once. A commander I was. I can remember my gambits as though 'twere yesterday. There are so many new gambits these days, it's hard to tell from one another. Or one from another. Okay, so it's not in here. Could have swore there would have been one extra person. I think I missed one. The hell? Who did I miss? Oh, is it you? Fresh vegetables! Get your fresh vegetables! Well, yes, they're all farm grown. None of these magic greens here. All natural, all delicious. Of course, people used to scoff at my greens, but the taste is undeniable. I have so many loyal customers now. I'm rather overtaxed. Oh, and I'm run out of ears, too. Pardon? Why, ears of corn, of course. Wherever has my associate gone? We can't keep customers waiting. Something about corn. So I gotta go to a vegetable seller? Maybe that vegetable seller is corn. This must be the right place then. Blah 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 blah. Corn. Ah, ears of corn! That was it! I remember seeing an empty corn bin at the storehouse. She's probably forgotten there's none left. Making a fair few gil is all well and good, but when you get too busy, you start forgetting stuff. Here's a chop anyway. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, I wonder what that tarot reader was saying, that there's this many chops in certain districts. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. Alright, so I think this is Trent, right? I believe there's only 6 there. Oh my, oh my, oh my, my, my. I was asked by my mother to buy tickets to the first, yet I bought one too many. Oh, my mother despises waste. I shall be punished for sure. I'm having trouble putting a man I met, a business associate of my father, from my mind. He was so dashing, so mysterious. Of course, I'm certain a gentleman of his means would be affianced by the very least, or at the very least, of course he would. Alright, how big is this district then? That's plenty big. I was born of empire, raised by empire. Within her walls did I grow old. Yet this city was not always grand, nor the empire always prosperous. Youths today, they know only of her glory, and nothing of her history. How little they think of the sacrifices of the past. It troubles me. Alright, history of empire. So now we just gotta find who would want to learn about it. Money is like a seed, do you not agree? Keep it locked away. It is as something dead. Use it poorly and 'twill never live. There must be someone with use for my money, where I could have had it live. And if I could but find the hands to tend it, I would gladly share its fruit. I would like a little bit of extra cash. I can get them student loans paid. No? Okay. I wonder what the exchange rate would be for gil to Canadian dollars. I'm an elderly friend, a court musician by trade. To hear him play the lute, you would think it sang, yet of late his fingers fail him. He said he wanted to hear a song he used to play, so I was seeking lutenists to play for him. Yet they seem a rare breed these days. What a shame. Not my problem. Except it kinda is. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, dear, dear. I asked my daughter to buy tickets to the farce, but I've asked her to buy one too few. What to do? I'm to entertain a most important client. Oh, she says she bought too much, and apparently you asked her to buy too few. So she ended up buying more, therefore it bounces out. It's been 5 years since I finally quit my lodgings in old Arcades. Yet still I lack the gil to open a boutique of my own. Someone's looking for money, eh? I think I know just the person. The population of this great city continues to soar, and buildings sprout like toadstools after the rain in this unruly garden of Arcades. My consortium, too, is in the business of building, yet frankly, popular design gives me indigestion. Oh, but for a man who is both architect and artisan. Okay, who needs to know about history? I've worked so hard and so long, all for money, and indeed I've accumulated some wealth, yet I've realized I want neither money nor power. Both I've had, and neither satisfied me. I found out what I wanted when I met her, a client's daughter. The moment I saw her, I knew. I'll come back. We live in an empire, but 'twas not always so. How did it come to be? Military might? Wise rule? No, it must take more than these things. How can we hope to carry Empire's glory into the future if we know not her past? Yet our academies teach us little of her true history. Oh, how about I relate this tale to you? What's that? You have an acquaintance who knows much of history? How long I've sought for this. Thank you, good sir, thank you. Please accept this chop, for the glory of the Empire. Okay, and I think I just gotta go back here from when I entered Trent. Not the builder. Smitten woman. I'm having trouble putting him in, blah 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 blah. I already talked to you. Here. What? He said that? About me? For true? Are you... Is he sure? Perhaps he meant another? If it is truly me he asked for, I certainly accept. I do believe I'm overjoyed. Look, it's not much, but I've been saving this chop for a special occasion and, well, take it. It's yours. Oh, wait, why am I talking to you? I already talked to you. Oh, I know somebody that's looking for money. Is it you? I'm an elderly blah blah blah, you want a lutenist. Not the first goer. Not the boutiquier. Perceptive man? No. Smitten man? No. Oh, the lutenist! There we go! There are more who make crafts and sell them at the market. I make not calls, but music. By my lute's soothing voice do I earn my daily bread. There was a time when I did quite well by it, too. Sadly, people nowadays seem to enjoy cacophonous marches. Few have an ear for the lute's quiet song. Someone seeks a lutenist? You sure? How long I've waited! I would love nothing more than to play to an appreciative listener. I thank you for this, good sir. Here, a chop bearing the mark of the lute. It is yours. Alright, I'm making some things happen. I like that. Really liking it. Buy tickets to the farce. I just had to go back to the beginning of this district. Oh, she needed one more ticket for the farce? Then Lady Luck has smiled upon me. This is better than any amusement. A chop for your trouble. Alright, so I think that's 3 or 4 I got taken care of already. The population, blah blah blah, architect, and artisan. Who would be perfect for you? Not a historian. Not a money gentleman. Not the music appreciator. Not the boutiquier. Not the farce goer. Or farts goer. Receptive man. Lutenist. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't go this way. How many years have I trained? And still they mock my designs. Tradition, tradition. Fi, or fee. What good building ought that is already built? One who understands that art and architecture need not be opposed to one another? Good tidings, these! I feel a design coming on. Yes, a masterpiece. Ah, boy, in my business, it is customary to thank those who find us work. A chop for your trouble. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get, like, all the chops here while I'm on this episode. I think this would be a good time to do so. Get some good content on the go, talking to everyone. Doing some good deeds. Wants to open a boutique? Well, I think you just need someone with good finances to make that happen. Give you some good starting capital. A lady wishing to open a boutique, you say? This bears further inquiry. I would meet with her. Who knows where our discussion might lead? Such meetings are fertile soil for enterprise. Here, a chop for your aid. I think that's all the chops in this district. So, let's try the one on the northwest, which looks really large. Which one is this? Mulberry, okay. I do hate to boast, but my Reginald is quite the brightest child. I blush to confess he has his mother's wit. Ahem. Imagine my surprise when my dear Reginald's tutor decided to abandon us without saying a word. Quite irresponsible. Quite. Maybe because your son's too smart. A tutor by trade am I, yet of late unemployed. Why? My pupils transferred to Buzherba, leaving me to seek out a new charge. It's grown harder in recent years to pass the examinations, yet I have utmost confidence in my ability to prepare any student. Oh, have I got the boy for you. Ah, straight to the point. Leave it to me, good sir. A child under my care is a future academic. Here, a chop in payment for your kind word. Wow, they were right next to each other. Did they not bother to speak to one another? It will soon be my wedding anniversary. Whatever shall I give my dearest? That reminds me. I found the oddest thing. A fine necklace at the back of the wardrobe. I feel like I remember when I bought it. But no matter. I've sold the thing now. We live well enough, but it's hard to save. I needed the guilt to buy my dearest what he deserves. I do so enjoy traveling, seeing the flora and fauna of faraway places, save for those flora and fauna with fangs. Perhaps some armor is in order? Or so I thought. But did you know heavy armor leaves stripes and sores on one? And lumbering laden in metal does not a pleasant holiday make. Yeah, no kidding. Just imagine if you fought someone with a magnetic force field. Good luck with that. Oh, no, just take off the map. Did you see the mummer? Did you? I truly despise his kind. Who would want to watch such rubbish? Can he possibly hope to glean enough gil by his prancing to survive or raise a family? After all, those years of training, to end up impoverished. Wow, you're so judgmental. My anniversary's coming up, see? Haven't got a lot of gil, but I still bought the missus something special. Can you guess what it is? A necklace. Of course it's well hidden. I'm not stupid. I put it well back in the wardrobe, where she's sure not to find it. Just between you and me, what? Oh no. Isn't that the necklace she sold? Did she sell a necklace? You know, I'm oft told I have a knack for magics. Of course, I've little coin to buy such things. I should be handling magics, not turnips. So you'd rather be playing D&D rather than Animal Crossing. Fair enough. I mean, I liked Animal Crossing New Horizons, but after a while I got bored with it. Seen a swindler about? Not that you know if you did. He's a master of disguise. Why, he dressed like me and walked off with my earnings. If I don't find him quick, I'm ruined. Finished! End of story. I can't go back to scratching for Gil in the old town. How do you imitate me so well? My husband was a judge. A fine one at that. Filled with righteousness and justice. Our house's pride. The pride, too, of our borough. It was his very own sense of justice that brought his end. To die attempting to save a child's life. And the child of a foeman, no less. How like him. Aww. Hold on, I talked to everyone here? Oh yeah, I already talked to the tutor. Who did I not talk to then? I talked to an avid traveler. So I wonder who I should talk to next. Not you. Or you. Or you. Or you. Maybe over here? Oh god, there's a lot of people here! Here in the capital, if you take pride in your work and do right by your customers, anyone can make a decent living. Now, your regular chops are made of pine, but the nobles use chops as sandal. Sweet-smelling things, those. My girlfriend and I will get them someday. Not if I do first. Seen a swindler about? Not that you know if you had. He's a master at disguise. Why, he dressed like me and walked off with my earnings. If I don't find him quick, I'm ruined. Finished. End of story. I can't go back to scratching for Gil in the old town. How do you imitate me so well? That sounds familiar. Do they talk alike, too? My dear husband's mother has asked for a trinket from Giza Plains. She's ever so particular, though, so I'm having a Giza craftsman come here. Speaking of which, he should be here by now. My good husband's mother is a fickle woman. I do hope she does not see fit to change her mind. There's a mummer. A traveling mummer taught me this one. Used to live here in this city, so he said. Oh my god, I already talked to you. I think there's 2 more over here. No, 3 more over here! I am a Chancellor of the Academy of Magic. Sadly, there is little need for our arts in this age of ready convenience. Applicant numbers are down. Indeed, the Academy itself may be to blame for placing profit above the pursuit of quality in instruction. If not quality, what have we, I ask? Oh, the woes of education. Art imitates life, sadly. Oh, I forgot Ardent Man is his actual name. Oh, to be a judge, to bring order and peace to the world, and that just in a morning's work. Oh, to be... I just want to become a judge anyway. Did you check the job application? I came here all the way from Giza Plains to make some trinket, but I got separated from my guide on the road and couldn't find the client. There's no way I'll make it back home on my own. Here, I thought my fortunes were looking up. Is my woman gonna steam about this? Travel? My work has taken me far and wide. Why, I'm on the road for 6 months a year. Danger? Near misses? Daily affairs. Of course, I take care to wear the proper protectives, and my sword arm is good enough to hold off your average fell beast. Finally, I found someone to go to the tale of the traveler. A woman traveler concerned about armor, you say? Certainly heavy armor is just that. Heavy. But I worry more about beasts than bruises. Me? I find my greatest foe on the road is solitude. You say this lady you spoke to enjoys traveling? Perhaps you might, arrange a meeting? Well, if I could find someone of the feminine persuasion to share my travels, that'd solve all my woes. And perhaps I could solve hers. You just want to bone someone on an adventure. Did you see the mummer in his act? Oh, it was truly splendid. It made me feel the spring maiden again. How I would love to show my daughter. Sure, I'll go talk to you. And I know someone that's actually talked about mummers not that long ago. I think she was around here. Or she might have been along the bottom part. Yes, you! I told you! I detest the mummers! I'd sooner watch the mating dance at the Malboro— What? My mother was weeping? Reminiscing, no doubt. My father was a mummer, you see. He could never earn enough to put food on our table, try as he might. Eventually it broke him. He fell ill, and to buy his salve he borrowed, and so he worked. Though he was sick and made little, yet how can not hope to repay aught? One day a lord came calling. A man of means, he was, and he offered to take my father's debt on as his own, provided my father left his wife. Then the lord turned and proposed marriage to my mother, for she was a rare beauty in her day. My father told her she should go with him. So I was torn, too, from my father. How I wept. I never saw him again, nor can I say where he is. I heard rumor he had moved far away, that is all. If he had not been so drunk with the mummer's life, it would never have come to that. So you see, I've reason to hate the prancing fools. And now I've spoken overmuch. My apologies. Though, tale told, I feel better. Please take this chop, for being so kind as to listen. Okay, now I gotta find even more people to talk to. Not you. I already dealt with you. Alright, who's next? The poor husband! The anniversary, now I gotta talk to the poor wife. And she should still be around here. What? He bought that necklace for me? As my anniversary present? Oh dear, whatever shall I do? But first things first, I'll have your silence on this. Not a peep to him, not even a meaningful glance. I'll pay you not to speak. Are we agreed? How are you gonna pay me? You're poor! You wanna pay me in chops? I'd rather, like, lamb or pork rather than pinewood, thank you. Okay, let me talk to the lookalike over here. That way I can get this out of the way. Master Disguise. There we go. Now I gotta talk to the other lookalike. There he is. Are you utterly daft? The one who's looking for the swindler is the swindler, don't you see? 'Tis the oldest trick in the grimoire, my boy. What's that? He's still nearby? Good. Time to put an end to this once and for all. Don't worry. You'll have my gratitude and a bit in your pocket. Sorry, but that chop only counts as gratitude. Where's my money? Knack for magic, so I should talk to the academic guy. He should be over here. Is he? Wait. Oh, there you are. Hmm? Alas for the knack for magic, yet no guild to pay for it? How fortunate for her. I was thinking of starting a program for scholars in need. Of course, there will be an examination, but if she truly does have the knack, that should be little trouble. Here, a chop for your information. Oh, good for her. At least she doesn't have to move to Winterhold. Came here all the way from Giza Plains. Okay. Traveling gentleman. Reminiscing lady. Okay, I already dealt with these two. So I don't have to go that far. That Arden man really loves to go. A dear husband's one that has returned in Giza Plains? Good. I know the person. Nope, not over there. You. Came here all the way, blah 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 blah. Eh? So the client was looking for me as well now? That's a relief. I'm ready to get this here job done and get me home to my woman. So blinded by guilt was I didn't even think to look at a map. Who knew Arcades is so far away? Ah, that reminds me. They gave me this chop as retainer, but I have no need of the thing. Here. Okay, so who else do I need to talk to? I'm sure there's quite a few people. Maybe you? Yeah, I should talk to the judge's wife. Where is she? Wait, did I not talk to you at all? My beau and I have been working together of late. We've got quite a stack of chops to show for our troubles, too. A full 8 and 20 of them. I must tell him the good news. Ah, here we go. Blah, 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 blah. Someone wanting to be a judge? Well, whoever they might be, I have advice for them. If they seek to be a judge for the sake of justice, no good will come of it. Please tell him this. Tell him that above all else, his family must come first. Peace is a frail bloom that grows only in the soil of a family's love. Okay, so I gotta find the ardent man. And he just runs around all the time. Oh, not you. Even though you almost look the same. Hey, come back! What's that? 8 and 20 chops already? That's a fine amount to be sure, but tell her this. Try to float up to High Garden, and you'll drift off with the clouds. First get firm footing down here, then build your way up, brick by brick. Okay, that's very random. Wait, did I get everything here? I'm pretty sure that was close to 9. I mean, I can always go back to that, that tarot reader just to get a final count. Alright, so let's go to the next district. Nilbass. What am I doing? I'm crying wares for the Umbras. You should have a gander if you need aught. When I get enough chops, I'll be riding on one of them cabs. And I'll be the end of all this. I'll be sitting pretty up in I garden in it. Oh my god, that was awful. A new employee of mine broke an instrument on his first day in the lab. I really want to give him some words of encouragement, but I'm so busy. Worry not, I tell him. Such things only cost 1 million gil or so. Your concern should be the bigger picture, not such trifling details. I wanted to know I'm on his side, you see. Alright, I can do that. Have you seen these chaps running pell-mell about the city? Newcomers are always this way, working up a sweat as they claw their way up the ladder. You look to be in much the same situation as was I, long ago. Never fear, you'll get there as I have. Chin up, onwards and upwards and all that. Maybe you're the one with words of encouragement. Oh right, I already talked to you before I did all this. So I already have your identity. I've recently begun work at a laboratory. 'Tis like heaven for me. Plenty to read, and no one telling me how to do otherwise. Why, the laboratory library is the envy of every student in the academy. There's no greater store of obscure texts anywhere in Evilise. You're not the one that busted up equipment, so I'm not going to talk to you yet. Definitely not the cab guide. Not the gentleman onlooker, I don't think. Is it you? I've made a mistake. A horrible mistake. I fear my superior is vexed. Quite vexed. That instrument I dropped. Oh dear. A message from my superior? Oh my. I'll wager she's just about had enough of me. Let's see. Only cost 1 million gil or so. Yeah, 1 million? It costs that much? She doesn't want me to pay for it. Please, no. Your concern should be the bigger picture. Yak, I'll admit. I'm weak at the finer points, but she doesn't mean to end my research, does she? Not such trifling details. Trifling? Is that what I am? Trifling? I'm finished. That's what I am. I'd be a fool to think otherwise. And to say such things through another. If she's to chastise me, I'd never do it in my face. My thanks. Chop for your trouble. Man, where have I seen people that only hear things that they want to hear and don't even pay attention? The path to stardom is a difficult one, to be sure. To dance, to sing, all of this takes great effort. And of course you must know how to act. Imagine setting the stage aflame with but a word. I would be that sort of star, but I would ask advice of a mentor. But what to ask? I don't know, you tell me. I'm terribly sorry, darling, but I've given up the stage. No more autographs, please. Very well, you may shake my hand if you must. Oh, you didn't want to... Pardon me. I assumed. I was an actress, you see. Quite famous in my day. I mistook you for an enthusiast. My apologies. The path to becoming a star? I don't believe such a thing exists, darling. At least, it's not the sort of thing one can search for and hope to find. One must work, and watch others work as well. One cannot sit about, whiling away the hours that pretend. Only through experience do you learn. I wore many guises in my working life. Armory clerk, airship attendant, personal secretary, headhunter, dread pirate, even the false queen of a lost land. Quite dangerous, that last one. Not recommended. I learned much, and my acting was enriched by it. Yet when it no longer felt true, I had to leave. Ah, I have a splendid idea. I shall write a novella of my adventures. That is one thing I've yet to do. Take this, darling, for your excellent advice. Actually, I was looking to you for advice, but whatever. I hated my father's wishes, became a researcher at a laboratory, but my colleague's behavior has proven to be rather odd. I thought on this a great deal, and I decided it's time to leave. And my father was so happy. I haven't had the heart to tell him. Truth be told, our research project finished just the other day. It was quite a breakthrough. My father worked on it for tens of years. All those years without progress. And I joined, and within months it's done. And I still want to leave. However will I explain this to my father? I think it's time to leave. Alright, so where am I gonna find the guy's father? Not you. I may not look it, but I'm quite athletic, you know. My family boasts a grand line of gamesmen, known for our skill at work, as well as the games. Why am I moving? That said, my brother is overly fond of dusty old tomes. He spends most of his time with his nose in one. Why, do you know what he told me? He said, "Good sister, on the morrow I shall go on to the laboratory and become a researcher." He'll become as stiff and sedentary as a researcher. So, let him live his life. I also find it funny that I was like looking for the guy's father and the first person I talked to is a woman. For many years I researched but one thing, and when I retired my daughter agreed to continue my work. How happy she made me. But the research, it knows no end. Someday I hope to see my daughter marry, bear children, but still this great work will not be done. Yet it is not in vain, no. Even though the pace may be slow, progress is being made. Such is the many splendored thing that is scientific inquiry. Wait a minute, the person I was talking to was a woman the whole time? What's this? My daughter? No, surely not. My daughter would never say such things. A case of mistaken identity, perhaps? What? The research complete? How many years did I toil? Finding nothing. Ha! That's my girl. Well, if she's finished her work, why stay any longer? Boy, Chop for bringing me this news. Alright, I'll talk to the avid reader then. The one that wants to go in the library, huh? Oh, there's another person. The enterprise in which I'm employed has fallen on hard times. This month they halved my wages! Halved! And things were going so well! How am I to tell my wife? I don't have the courage to face her. I can't go home like this! That's your problem now. But cutting wages by that much, that's rough. Like, who would do that? My sister seems overly concerned with my health. She should know I get proper exercise, at least an hour daily, in the games room at the laboratory. Unusual for a laboratory man, I know. I suppose it's in the blood, but sport, or rather, the exercise involved, is a subject of my research. You see, I'm jolly interested in how the body's energy might be regulated to lend strength to those muscles most taxed by a given action. I thank you for your kindness in relaying my dear sister's concern. Here, this should serve you in good stead during your time in Arcades. Alright, so I gotta find the guy that's gonna be down on hard times. Where is he? Ah, there he is. I wonder if the materialistic woman will come to her senses and realize that she can't have, like, every physical thing she wants. Especially now that there's gonna be some issues. His wages? Halved? What ill tidings are these? And what of my blue diamond? Why, to afford it now, there's naught but my dowry purse to... Oh. Now there's a thought. I can't believe it never occurred to me before. I've more than enough gil to buy a piffling diamond. A fine idea, my thanks. Wait, that was considered an idea? It's like, oh, I can buy things for myself by myself. Alright, now how do I talk to you about working up a sweat? Maybe around here? No? You? No. I don't think there's like many chops left to earn. Oh, right, the guy with the accent. What's that? You heard for some bloke who was in my shoes, and now he's made some of himself. That's good to hear. I'll get there someday. You look like a newcomer yourself. Ain't got many chops, I bet. I bet now it is, see? Look, I ain't got myself, but up here, you gotta look out for each other. So you can have one of me chops. I'll see you at the top. Alright, now let me go back to that tarot reader. I want to see how many more I need to earn before I go to the cab. Okay, I've been doing this for over 50 minutes, just talking to NPCs. That's really been all I'm doing. I didn't think it would take me this long. Alright, read my misfortune, please. You gotta get yourself a cushion. An answer reveals itself. It has been obscure to me. Nothing in Trant. Nothing in Mulberry. Nothing in Rihanna. Nothing in Nilbass. Oh, I guess I got them all. Alright, we're done. We don't have to do any of that ever again. I think I'm gonna go to the equipment shop to trade in these chops. I think that would be a wise idea at this point. Unless outside of finding loot, I haven't really updated my equipment in some time. Okay, this is only for weapons. I mean, a rune blade would be alright, but Bosch got a much better sword anyway. I can get a Yake? But no. Zephyr Pole? No. Burning Bow? No. Orichalcum Dirk? On hit, it inflicts slow. I'd only do 2 more damage, but my evade goes down. You know what? I'll buy a Doom Mace. I mean, Balthier can use one, but I don't think I'm in any rush to equip it. Don't need a Diamond Sword, don't need a Halberd or an Aldebaran. Ziska, Empyrean Rod, Judiciary Staff. Okay, I guess we only need armor. Officer's Hat could be good. I'll buy 2. I meant to equip them. Some barrel coats would be good, too. There we go. I think I'll keep it as it is for Balthier. And I can't buy much else unless I start selling some stuff. You can't sell the Pinewood Chops, by the way. The game will not let you. I'm gonna sell the Phobos Glaze. So I think it's a piece of something you get that's really rare. Oh wow, I have that many bent staffs? And I'm on max pebbles. Okay, so now what can we get? I can get a forked spear, which is just a trident. Maybe that's a better weapon for Ash. An exquisite ring. Oh, that's the opal ring. A war axe. Oh, that's just a Francisca. Anyway, wait. I don't know who called me, but they hung up right away. That was weird. I'm starting to think that was a wrong number. Ooh, a Gaia hat? Or maybe I should get the Madwing gear. Oh, it'll be a significant upgrade to the barrel coat, so now I feel bad for buying it. One for you. And one for you. We don't have enough heavy armor licenses. That's a shame. Should I get some crystal shields? I'll get 2. As much as the good from Magic Evade, well, I guess I should get it. Can't put it on Vaughn, though. If you run into anything that does earth damage, I'll switch back to the Dragon Shield. That'll be it for now. Alright, trade pine chops for sandalwood. Here's your sandalwood chop. Congratulations on getting your sandalwood. This designates you as a most promising ardent. Why, you might even make gentry one day. Those with sandalwood may ride cabs and get into Central. Okay. Don't need to be doing any business? Okay. So I guess the Pinewood is not really for anything special. But if you get, like, the Sandalwood, it's pretty much the best of the best. Is that a Sandalwood shop I see? Very well. This cab is for Sinoble, good sir. Yeah, take me there. Yeah, thanks for blowing steam in my face, asshole. Okay, now we're in Bigwig Central, I hope. Again, I can't help but think that sprawling city like this, with floating vehicles, so much like Ratchet and Clank. Ah, so pleased you could join me. Jules had a morsel for us. A light airship used by Draklor researchers is just up ahead. We'll take that and go in through the service entrance. Let's make haste, shall we? That would be very helpful. What else is over here in Sinoble? Well, I guess we'll find out in the next episode because this part's been going on pretty long. Alright, so next episode we will go through here and maybe just find a way to Draklor. See you everyone, thanks for watching.